Today, it's a big day. We're going to be ranking all of my favorite corporate jingles, theme songs from Home Depot to Oscar Mayer Wiener. We're going to rank them all, and you're going to be here for it. We're alive, and we're going to listen to some corporate bangers. So what do you say we jump right in? We're going to keep it simple. We're going to go through all the songs, and then at the very end, we're going to put them all together and put them into a ranking list based on what I think is good. Detail, like it's not that good and people overhype. What I think is catchy and which ones are the worst. And to start us all off, we've got the Oscar Mayer Wiener song. Let's rock it.
My baloney has a first name. It's S-E-A-R.
Have you guys ever seen the Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile, the truck that's in the background? I think they drive all, I don't know if there's multiple of them, but they drive all across the country. I've seen it a few times. I took a photo in front of it. Pretty cool. It's a big wiener.
Cause Oscar Mayer has a way with E-O-L-O-G-N-A. Oscar Mayer.
That's a classic one. I think there's another song too. There's a 1965 one. Let's watch this one.
Class attention. Forward march. Oh, I'd love to be an Oscar Mayer Wiener.
Be an Oscar Mayer
Wieners
Wiener.
are all meat, all good meat.
I have some thoughts on that one. Mainly, I think it's a good jingle. It gets the point across. But I wish they did a modernized version. Redid the cartoon, and revamped it a little bit. Added some spice. Next up, we're going to be looking at the Toys R Us Kids song. A classic from my childhood. Before they went bankrupt and just closed down every store.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. They got a million toys at Toys R Us that I can play with. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. They got the best for so much less. You really flipped your lid.
That one doesn't stand out in my brain. It's kind of boring. The only part that tickles me a little bit is the fact that I went there so much as a child, so it has the nostalgia factor for me. But I can't let it influence me. We have to be unbiased. We have to make our own opinions and just come up with a good ranking system that makes sense. Next up, we have the Lowe's theme song. For some reason, it never occurred to me. We always think of Home Depot as the hardware store theme song, but I guess Lowe's has a theme song too. So we're gonna give that one a listen. Yeah? All right. Not much going on here. I mean, I guess this kind of makes me want to paint my house a little bit. It makes me want to go buy some wood just to cut it up, I guess. I don't know. It seems like it tried too hard to be a competitor to Home Depot, and it just doesn't have the same pizzazz, that heaviness to it. It's too bouncy. It's too do. It's not, it's just not magical. It doesn't make me want to pour concrete, It's let's build a birdhouse. On the contrary, one that does get me hyped and probably one of my favorites ever is the Home Depot theme song, which we're about to listen to. Dude, it's so good. And then the bell comes in. You just want to build shit. I want to paint my walls. I want to build a house. I want to do plumbing. It reminds me of running through the aisles of Home Depot and smelling all the wood. It just, it tickles me, my brain. So good. Home Depot, that's a classic one. I don't think we can go wrong at all with that. And then next up, this one I had forgotten about until today completely. There's a little song that they made for a cat food brand with a cat that sang it, and it kind of got stuck in everybody's head for about 2 years. And I'm talking about the Meow Mix song, which is this one. Yum.
With seafood flavor.
I'd eat it. That's some genius marketing. Whoever came up with the idea to just meow for about 30 seconds straight in a full commercialized environment it's crazy, but it works so well. It plays into the brand. It's catchy. You don't have any words to memorize. You just go meow, 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 meow. This one gets stuck in my head. I swear I was singing this on the middle school playground every time I got one from the vending machines. And we're talking about the Kit Kat Give Me a Break song from 1988. But they also replayed it in 2000 something, so.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Yeah, incredible. Like, literally, you can't go wrong with that. From start to finish, you know what product you're getting. It's catchy. You want to dance, makes you want to move around. Then you want to sing along when they go Kit Kat Bar. Ooh, S tier. And next up is kind of more of a jingle, but I thought we should include it just because it became very prominent in the mid 2010s. And they also kind of kept doing it and making actual songs, and they'd get like musical artists. And that one I'm talking about is Nationwide, which is this. We're gonna have to watch a weird baby commercial.
Join the nation.
Nationwide is
That
on
right there.
your side.
We'll play it again.
Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide is on your side. It became so famous that they had, Peyton Manning sing it, which is crazy.
Hey, Brad, you know how Nationwide is more than an insurance company?
You're doing something right when you can turn a commercial into a jingle all by itself, just their dialogue. It's a good one. I love it. I love the Nationwide jingle. Finally, to round out this list, we've got one that I didn't even know existed till today, until I was doing a bit of digging. Wrigley's Spearmint Gum released a song with Chris Brown, controversial music artist, parodying one of his songs, sort of, and it's interesting to say the least. So. It's kind of a scam, and I say that just because it's Chris Brown's Forever, but he just replaced all the lyrics with Wrigley's. Like, yes, it's very good, but it's not, it's not original, to say the least. Now it's time for us to rank them all. We've watched them, we've, developed some opinions. Now it's time we take a deep dive and we critically think about each and every one. I've got a tier list. Start out with the Chris Brown one. Now, I think I want to put this in B tier. And it would be an A tier song if it wasn't just Chris Brown's Forever. If they got Chris Brown to do an original, I'd be much more open to it. But, Nationwide. This is a tough one. I'm going to stick it at the top of A tier. I think it has to be top of A tier. Only because it's not a full song. It's just a jingle. But it's so prevalent that it's almost S tier. It's almost bottom of S tier. It's top of A tier for sure, though. And then we have the Toys R Us Kids song, which is pretty forgettable, if I'm being honest. The only thing it has going for it is that it has such a strong nostalgia factor. So I'll rank it C tier. I'll give it a C tier. Next up on the list, we have the Meow Mix song. It is the most earworm song on this list by far, just because you want to go meow, 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 meow every damn 30 seconds. So S tier. It'll be bottom of S tier, I think. We're going to keep it. It's not the top, but it is good enough to be an S tier. Now, this may be controversial to some people, and you might want to swap the Nationwide with Meow Mix, but again, I'm the streamer, so you listen to me. And my opinion overrules all of you, so we're putting it in S tier. Then we have the Lowe's song, and this is easy D tier. Easy D tier. It's not even close because it's just trying to be a knockoff Home Depot song. It's too light. It's too bubbly. I don't want to hit stuff with a hammer. I don't want to take my jigsaw and cut holes in my wall. Instead, it makes me want to paint a birdhouse or do arts and crafts with my grandma. Oscar Mayer. I'm going to put Oscar Mayer below Nationwide, only because the Wienermobile. And then we come down to the Home Depot song. And are you kidding me? Do I even need to, there's not even a question of where this is going to go. D tier. It doesn't belong anywhere else but D tier. It's not that good and people I'm just kidding. This goes at the top of S tier. It is my favorite corporate song. It makes me want to run through walls. If I played, professional sports, it would be my walkout song, my hype up song. I would just play this everywhere in the locker room. I'm going to try to get a Home Depot sponsorship. That's how much I love this song. And that'll round out our corporate tier list for the day. That was a lot of fun. If you enjoyed this, come through the Twitch. I do these live. We can hang out.
Did you notice that I'm